Bryce Canyon, where the earth writes its own poetry in stone. From the rim, the landscape unfolds like a grand amphitheater, an ancient stage carved by wind, water, and time. The iconic Hoodoos rise like sentinels, each one a sculpted masterpiece forged from layers of limestone, sandstone, and volcanic ash. Join me and my friends Mark and Sam as we wander through Bryce, chasing golden light that paints Hoodoos in hues of amber and rose.
When I was rooting through Chicago.
Every adventure begins with a journey to get there. After a non-stop flight from Hartford and landing in Vegas, we met up with our friend Mark Camp, picked up our rental car, and headed northeast. Traveling with friends for photography adventures creates unforgettable experiences.
You know, I want to do the Narrows, but it's not a deal breaker to me.
We were discussing hiking the Narrows in Zion, but for now we'll be passing Zion and stopping there on our way back. Making plans and being flexible should be paramount, and with great chemistry and synergy, everything comes together, and you know you found your tribe.
I want to get away somewhere over yonder. Life comes and fades away like a bruise on your skin, blue sky above you.
With only 2 hours ahead of us, we stopped in St. George to grab a bite to eat. Now, initially, I thought the footage here I recorded was unusable. But now I see how amusing it is, or was, to be unprepared while trying to capture B-roll. You see, I had no way to prop my phone. I tried using a fork as a mini tripod. But I struggled while my food got cold. Nevertheless, I didn't get my footage, but Mark and Sam got a good laugh.
Life comes and fades away, stings, hurts, goes astray. Life comes.
We are on our way to Bryce. We're about, 15 minutes out, you think, Mark?
Yeah, probably.
We're on scenic
12 miles away.
12 miles away. So we're just going to stretch our legs and make a photograph.
So long, so long, so long.
Ruby's is a great stay. It's been part of the Bryce experience for more than 100 years. And if you want to be close to the park, it doesn't get much better than this. It's 3 minutes to the park entrance sign and 6 minutes to the visitor center, with all the big viewpoints very nearby. After checking in, we headed into the park in hopes to catch a sunset. It didn't take long to see wildlife. In fact, mule deer are all over the place. Sunset Point provides stunning views of Bryce Canyon's iconic Hoodoos. The vibrant colors of Bryce Canyon's rocks are best showcased from here. Bryce's amphitheater contains the highest concentration of irregular rock spires found anywhere on Earth. As landscape photographers, we begin our routine about an hour before sunrise. This gives us time to get adjusted and not feel rushed. And by scouting a sunset and a sunrise point yesterday, we have an edge on composition and safety. There's Sam, he's all set up for sunrise, looking straight out to this. And campers down here, heading on the trail. I think we might have an vantage point down here, as opposed to up at the sunrise point, overlook there. A few people up there already, but we think straight ahead. I know you can't see much, but we think straight ahead. Probably light up pretty nice once the sun comes up. But I'm trying to see if we can get a vantage point from here. Yeah, right in here. That's probably gonna light up really nice once that sun comes up. Sunrise Point is the northernmost of the 4 main viewpoints overlooking Bryce Canyon's amphitheater. It was named to attract visitors to the rim at sunrise and sunset, as the view here is equally breathtaking at both times of the day. We split up and explored for what was left of golden hour. There's Camper, talking himself right into his next composition.
Cool. I wonder if I could.
Cracked me up. I walked toward the canyon, but didn't get far, as usual when surrounded by such beauty. The further down I went, the more peaceful I felt. Never forget to look behind you. Speaking of which, back to my other composition. Like I said, I didn't get far. These compositions are at the heart of my wheelhouse. Trees, rocks, and oblique lines. Oh, and these ponderosa pines top off this lovely morning scene.
There was 2 deer over in this field over here. I saw them. We were coming out. Yeah.
After a full morning of shooting, nothing beats a hearty breakfast. So we went back to Ruby's to refuel for a full day of photography ahead. Now that's first-class service right there. Thank you, gentlemen. Now let's get some coffee. Oh, and milk for Camper. I bet you were expecting me to say Coke, weren't you? Inside joke. All right, with breakfast done, it's time to get back out there. But first, here's a better look at the great room at Ruby's. Lovely, isn't it? Door, please. All right, thank you very much.
That's good.
That's good. All right, back into the park for an arduous hike on the Navajo Loop Trail. Let's go. The Navajo Loop Trail is one of several connecting trails that allows you to experience the Hoodoos up close. While observing them from the rim is impressive, descending via a series of switchbacks to the canyon floor offers an unforgettable experience.
Maybe some of these down here. Look at that lone little tree up there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, that one I just took? Yeah, that one you just took. I saw you taking it.
Let's see.
The elevator's broke.
The elevator
We
is
got
broke.
down there and they told us that finally.
How about the escalators? You were in.
No, yeah, the stairs work fine. They're just not moving.
As you make your way down to the switchbacks, you can't help but to stop and make a photograph. Out to our left is Thor's hammer, an iconic hoodoo in the park. This vantage point is quite different than the perspective further down. Here's a shot from camper from further up the trail, and then one I made from further down the trail. I'd like to introduce you to Linda, a talented artist from Nova Scotia and a new friend we met on the Navajo Trail. This was a highlight of my trip because Linda paints in her sketchbook on location, much like how we capture images with our cameras. However, unlike digital photography, Linda has no room for error in her work.
Canyonlands was also very colorful. I don't know. I'm just like, I know focusing with like a lens that's not the shorter lens.
Yep, that is so cool. Yeah. Love it. Got it. I meet plenty of people in my travels, but this was special and very unique. Here's more of Linda's work. Enjoy. So we're on the Navajo Trail here, and it's really hard to get too far from a photographic perspective because there's just compositions at every bend. And we're pretty exhausted now with all the camera gear we're carrying, but you just have to stop for some things. And we found this little, I don't even know what to call it. It feels like a garden piece, like something you'd see in the center of a garden, but it's all natural. Mark and I decided to stop and shoot it. Hoodoos up in behind for a background and some moody skies because there's a storm coming in. So let's shoot it. So now it's the climb, and shortly ahead are more switchbacks. And Sam is just ahead, taking a break before the ascent.
This is classic B-roll.
Oh, God.
I can't go wide enough.
You can't.
There we go.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to get the shot. What it's all about.
getting goofy? Really? You're getting goofy.
Yeah, we were all happy to finish that ascent, but it was so worth it. An awesome hike. Yeah, that's goofy. Totally. The final switch back to the rim made me wish I carried much less gear. For more travel and photography tips while visiting Bryce Canyon, head on over to my blog where I discuss more about this awesome place. We explored more viewpoints along the rim for tomorrow's plan. Oh, hi there. Anyway, after scouting the area, we headed south towards the far end of the park, where the altitude rises to 9,100 feet, an additional 1,100 feet from sunrise and sunset points. This 30-minute drive from Sunset Point takes you to the far end of the park where it's quieter, remote, and solitary. Okay, we are up at Rainbow Point. This is over 9,100 feet of elevation. It is quiet, and it is strikingly beautiful. Rainbow Point feels like the backcountry, because it is. It has a different vibe from the main section of the park, and we began discussing a possible sunrise here. The sun will rise to my right, break the mountains, and illuminate the Hoodoos in front of me. This was an absolutely lovely stop. Here, the whispering wind is what you hear most. It's as if your entire being rests with nature, and you just want to be still and listen.
Hoodoo upon hoodoo cover this park's entire canyon floor, with names like Queen Victoria and the Hammer of Thor. Like colourful stone soldiers standing at attention in a row, silently on guard, with time being their only foe. These monoliths glow of red and gold in the early morning light, then come back to life in the darkness, with eerie blue shadows on a full moon night. There is wildlife aplenty, from chipmunks to prairie dogs to antelope and mule deer. But my favourite are the ravens, soaring playfully through the Hoodoos without care or any fear. So, to sum it up, Bryce Canyon is one of the 5 gems in Utah's National Park crown. And I promise you, a visit to this magical place will not let you down.
On our way to the visitor center, we noticed antelope in the meadow and quickly pulled over because these guys had been on our list. So here's the visitor center. When in any national park, you have to stop at the visitor center at least twice and buy for those you love. Speaking of which, I couldn't help myself. So while we're out doing tours, let me show you the rooms at Ruby's and how much fun we have together as grown men.
What floor would you like?
Too many choices, man.
2.
This is how 360.
Open the door!
Oh yeah. That's right.
Have fun. How much it's cleared up.
Wow. And how much it's warmed up.
Yeah, big time. Sam and I had adjacent rooms, and Mark was on the other side near the elevator. So here's the room. Simple, yet clean. There's Bryce historic photographs on the walls, A flat screen TV, fridge and work desk, and of course a bathroom, but the toilet and tub area were a bit small. I can see this being an issue for larger folks. So there you have it. Paria View was my favorite viewpoint for long lens photography. Gazing across the canyon at the adjacent sandstone formations feels like discovering a hidden kingdom, complete with magical castles and an almost architectural design.
Holy crap! Look at that. They're almost like little tunnels or something over there.
That is pretty wild.
I wonder how those form.
Yeah, no doubt.
How does a hole form in the side of a solid wall?
It's as if nature intentionally created this landscape to inspire our own creativity. Some of my best images were made here.
Sun's rising behind there. But that doesn't mean if the sun's coming out over there, that it's not going to light up those over there.
Yeah, it could definitely light those. It might not light this one.
No, I don't think it's going to light this much.
Paria View makes for a great sunset location, as it will light up these southwest-facing Hoodoos across the rim. However, tonight the full moon rises above them, and that's what we were most interested in at the moment.
What shadows would we get from here? You know, the shadows, if the moon's coming up over there, they're going to hit here, so the shadows are going to go like this way.
Turns out the clouds prevented a moonlit opportunity, or so we thought, because just a mile up the road in a 3-minute drive is where some of the best views of Bryce's amphitheater can be experienced. And that was our next stop.
There's a couple deer on the left over there in the field.
Yep.
Boy,
you do have radar eyes.
I know.
From up
I see
here.
the eyes.
I see. Yeah,
I see the eyes.
Even still, you.
Well, I told you, I'm always scanned.
All right, so we are up at Rainbow Point, and it is quiet and dark as heck up here now.
We got some light in the sky over there.
A little light.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got about an hour before sunrise. And how's it look over there, Sam?
We got a little bit of a rain. We've got some clouds up there, but we've got clear horizon off to the east.
So dark. But I did see a baby carriage over here.
I wish I had a string on it.
That is just creepy, man. At least there's nothing inside. Jeez.
It doesn't look like it's broken. It's creepy.
That is creepy, man.
Somebody had a lot going on.
Just forgot it.
How the hell do you
Think
forget that?
you think you'd run back up then?
Just you've got other kids. Somebody was supposed to do it. Then it was like, oh, I've got to go deal with this. But
Oh, there's a lot of red out there.
Yeah, you know the problem with that red?
It's a small slit, yeah.
Sure is peaceful up there. There's no cars. There's nothing.
Airplanes. So cool.
Right.
They are so cool.
We had Rainbow Point all to ourselves. No one ever showed up. It was the most peaceful and connected time during my stay at Bryce, and I was so grateful for this experience. As we waited for the sun, we enjoyed fellowship and the passing moments in what felt like the middle of nowhere. Life was great. I couldn't imagine a better place right now. This is amazing how much this is lit up already. I mean,
look at We're starting to get just the very edge of that.
Oh,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
So in that hole.
Sunrise never really did blossom. It came through that slit, lit up the Hoodoos for just a moment, and went in the blink of an eye.
Broke my arm in December. We were running for the thrill. You turned in the canyon to the snowbank where I fell. Even still, I remember knowing she could feel it too. Was a mutual arrangement. We both knew what to do.
Thank you, Bryce Canyon!
She had a star on her forehead that was easy to find. When I let down her bridle, saw into her hazel eyes. We had a deep understanding, never had to use a bit. Was a mutual arrangement and an honest respect. Can she walk in the fire? Can she run in the rain? Can she make it up the mountainside? Can she make it down again? I have often wondered if she'll go and jump the fence. Will she keep on moving onward or stay in what could have been? Will she keep on moving onward or stay in what could have been?
You know, now that we've been here, I remember a number of people in YouTube channels and books saying that this is, one of the parts of the park that's underrated.
Yeah.
You know, people don't come here as much because, for whatever reason.
You and your pine cones, man.
Well, pine cones and stumps.
Yeah.
So, camper sets up his little setup here. Why don't we go ahead and share that photo with you? Here it is.
He's gonna capture an epic picture that nobody else sees.
Just tell me where you think I should be. Should be good, right? How about here, maybe?
Yep,
Okay.
I think so.
All right. Doing it.
Thank you, Bryce Canyon!
Because now you get more of it. You about right there?
I think so.
That should be good. Right here. Thank you, Bryce Canyon! Nice.